swings it back outside. McDonald, a three, yes! What a rejection by Spinoria. Little half hook, and that goes. Slows it down, slams it off the glass, and banks it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Braintree High School for tonight's MIAA Division I Round of 16 contest between the visiting Needham Rockets and your...
Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's live stream broadcast of Braintree basketball here in postseason play against the visiting Needham Rockets. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as ready for the starting five for both teams. Braintree with a narrow victory in their first round by 8 points over the visiting Shrewsbury Colonials. And the Needham team going into overtime. So both teams playing a tight game their first time around and now meeting for the third time this season. Braintree winning both games narrowly, both here and on the road. So tough to beat a team 3 times in a season, but we'll see if Braintree can complete that task and continue to hold on to home court, which would then go to the next round.
Thank you for your cooperation. Now,
we'll see if there's any changes from the last meeting between the two teams in the starting five.
At forward, junior, number 30, Andrews.
First for Needham, it'll be Andrews, number 30.
At forward, number 25, junior.
Number 25, Levine.
At guard, senior captain, number 10, Kelly McCarthy.
Number 10, McCarthy, one of their captains.
At guard, number 3, junior, Annie Camosi.
Number 3, Camosi.
And at guard, senior captain, Noah Brown.
And number 1, Brown.
And
for head coach Hannah Carroll. And now for the home side. No changes in the starting five from the victory on Friday night.
And guard, number 34, Izzy Rotundo.
Number 34, Rotundo.
And forward, number 20, Eva Downing.
Number 20, Downing.
And forward, number 33, Sophia Rotundo.
Number 33, Rotundo.
And guard,
Number 23, Mazzini. And number 22, Spinoria. Captain of the Braintree team. And head coach Kelly McDonald and her team looking for another victory here at home. We will pause here for the playing of the anthem and have you the opening tip in a moment. So we're just moments away from the opening tip-off here in the quarterfinal matchup. We'll make it the round of 16 matchup between the two teams. Both sides winning their opening contests. Braintree with an 8-point victory, Needham with just a 4-point win. And now meeting for the third time this season. These two teams know each other well. No surprises out there on the floor. Starting fives for both sides. It'll be Brown, Camozzi, McCarthy, Levine, and Andrews for the Rockets. And on the Braintree side, Spadorcia, Mazzini, Rotundo, Downing, and Rotundo. Boys basketball playing at the same time. 6:30 start on the road at Andover. Both teams played a doubleheader on Friday night. Both teams winning, and now both teams playing again here on Tuesday. Again, as is common, 3 officials here for the playoffs. And the opening tip-off between Andrews and Braintree Spadorcia is won by Braintree. Into the hands of Mazzini, and we'll see what type of effort Braintree comes out with here early. They've started slow a couple times here the last few games. We'll see if they can change that. And the opening drive, it's to the hoop and a bucket. And that is a very welcome sight to see Downing get going. A player that can really make a difference on the scoreboard when she can get it going. So Braintree with the opening hoop, a half minute in. Driving towards the basket, excellent defense, shot off target, and into the hands of Rotundo. Great defense by Braintree, and now back up the floor, looking to add to a 2-0 advantage. We're going to take advantage of the home court as the number 4 seed in the postseason. Back up the floor as Camozzi thought about it, now drives to the hoop, lost it, and Braintree's able to gobble up the steal. Mazzini comes away with the ball, and Braintree now a minute in, back up the floor. Rotundo open, sends it across the floor to Downing. Downing fakes, takes to the basket, lays it up, missed it, as Rotundo battles for the rebound, and it is Needham able to control it. Braintree with the only hoop so far. Rockets missing one shot and turning it over. Screen set out high by Andrews, looking for a little pick and roll. Braintree gobbling for the fake, and then a foul call. First free throw for Needham is good. One out of 2 at the line, and Needham could not handle the offensive rebound as Levine lost it out of bounds. So splitting the free throws, Braintree retains the lead. Little pressure in the backcourt. As Braintree with some quick passing, able to split it. Looking for the pass across, Rotundo lays it up with the left hand, could not finish. And Needham throwing it towards the sideline, and they're able to slow it down now. As both sides playing some high-octane early defense. Looking for the pass underneath, good pass, and the bucket is good. First lead of the game as McCarthy scores in close. As Braintree breaks it through the press, as Rotundo hands for Mazzini. Braintree again scoring on their first shot of the game, haven't scored since. And now the ball is going to be controlled by Spadorcia as Downing pulls up for the jumper. No. Spadorcia over the top, can't get it. And again brought up the floor by the Rockets, who have an early 1-point lead. Still a lot of basketball to be played, but Braintree not getting extra chances here, which they're used to getting. Good defense, stolen, as Rotundo has been active early. Rotundo slows it down and then lost it. So some uncharacteristic mistakes by Braintree here in this opening quarter. A couple of unforced mistakes. And now still trailing by just 1. Screen set out high by Levine, looking for again, a little give and go. Back out high. Brown thought about the shot. That's their three-point shooter. To the corner. And driving, shut down by Spidorsha. 10 left on the shot clock. Back out high, 4:55 to go. Here in the first quarter, long three is no good. Ball on the floor and picked up by Downing. Both sides doing a nice job on the glass. A lot of one and dones. See if Mazzini takes a shot. Both Mazzini and Spidorsha get to shoot. And we're nearing the halfway point of the first quarter. Of the low scoring start. Downing, who has Braintree's only basket, drives baseline. Back up top, Spidorsha drives to the hoop. Spidorsha can't get a shot off, and a jump ball. And the possession arrows in favor of the visitors. Braintree won the opening tip. Braintree does go into the bench. Not that deep though, as again jumping in the passing lane, Rotundo. Rotundo right to the basket, lays it up and in. A lot of contact, they let him play through it, and Rotundo gives Braintree the lead again. 4-3, the home team back in front with 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. Good defense, but a better shot as Camosi scores in close. Braintree couldn't have played that any better. Had a couple of players in there. Back up the floor, Mazzini, 2-on-1. Mazzini finds Spidorsha, lays it up, and draws the foul. And that's exactly how you beat the press. And imagine Needham's press is going to go away if Braintree keeps beating it like this. With 3:44 to go. Braintree looking to tie it or go ahead. With free throws. And this free throw. Chance here to tie the score up. See if Spidorsha can really become a big factor here tonight. Was not in the victory over Shrewsbury, but has been one of, if not the best player almost all season, and continues to struggle from the free throw line here in the playoffs. Missing both. .334 to go as they again find the wide open pass, and it's Levine scoring down low. So now 4 different players have scored for the Rockets as Braintree moves it up the floor. Back up the pass as again Spidorsha gets in close, this time scores. And that's what Braintree's been able to do here in this quarter, break the press. Now they got to hit their shots. Braintree's third different score here in the quarter. Levine back outside for McCarthy. Braintree was there. Read the pass like a book. On the far side is Sweeney, who has just entered into this game. Sweeney in close, throws up a tough shot, and the rebound secured by Levine. Braintree not moving the ball very well on offense. A little stagnant right now to the far side of the floor. Levine drives in close, beating Sweeney to the basket, but missed the shot. And then the ball's on the floor, picked up by Downing, who's been great here in the early going. And then the ball off the hands of Sweeney and out of bounds for a Braintree turnover. With 2:33 to go here in the first quarter. Again, Braintree doing a pretty good job on the glass, but right now they got to find a way to move the ball up the floor off that in transition. Try and get some quick hoops. Try and beat them up the floor before the defense gets set up. Levine will try from downtown off target, and then a lot of contact as Braintree gets a jump ball. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. That was a real bogus missed call there underneath. They're going to call that. They're not going to call that now. That's a really strong threshold to call this early in a game. They're letting them play. Braintree's twice probably had a chance to draw a foul, including a couple of their baskets. As driving inside, Mazzini able to wiggle free and score. Finally, Mazzini on the scoreboard. Braintree back in front, 8-7. To the corner now. Back outside. A long three is good by Camosi. Camosi with 5, the leading scorer here of this game. 10-8 as we go back and forth. Another nice pass inside. Mazzini finds the hoop. So Braintree's starting to get it cooking now. Here as we've moved on in this first quarter, 10-10, with 1:35 to go. Mosey's been their go-to weapon so far early. Braintree has a hand in there and another steal. That's been a tough spot for the Rockets here in the quarter as the foul drawn on the drive to the basket by Mazzini. Mazzini, the last 4 points for the home team, and really asserting herself. She was Braintree's best player in the win over Shrewsbury so far early. Has probably been Braintree's best player here early. But Rotundo really has been a factor. That is Sophia Rotundo, who has multiple steals and a hoop. As that first free throw pops out. Braintree looking to retake the lead. One out of two at the free throw line. 5 points for Mazzini, tying Camozzi as the leading scorer. 11-10, Braintree, 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Offense picking up as this quarter has moved along. Defense was good early, offense picking it up. Tough shot, Braintree all over that. That one not close. Offensive rebound and a denial. That one blocked by Spidorsha, and then she draws a foul. So it looks like Levine's going to be the guilty party this time. And again, Needham continues with their press. Apparently that's what got them here, as Braintree so far hasn't had trouble with it, but obviously that can change. No issue moving it up the floor again. Spidorsha stops and pops and scores. Spidorsha now with 4 points. That's a player, if Braintree can really get her going, this is going to be a tough team to beat here tonight. Braintree's largest lead, 13-10. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Screen set out high. They look for the backdoor pass. It wasn't there. Trying to drive down the baseline. Excellent defense. Sweeney got a hand in there and stole it. Now looking to find somebody in Zolano, the open player. Braintree back up the floor over to Downing. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Braintree can hold for the final shot. And an offensive foul call on a screen set by Mazzini. Frustrating sequence there for head coach McDonald, as she wanted her team to hold for the final shot, and Braintree forcing the issue a little bit too much. So 20 seconds to go, and now we'll see if the Rockets hold for the final shot. Braintree's had multiple steals here early in this game as they continue to jump in the passing lanes. Not much movement right now for the Rockets. They continue to just hand the ball. That's a moving screen up top if they're going to call it the other way. Back to the corner, a three-point try, no. Braintree with the rebound. Mazzini does not get off a shot, and that is the end of a back-and-forth first quarter. Pretty good first quarter of action here at the Herget Gymnasium. Braintree in front, 13-10. Back and forth they go as Mazzini leads Braintree with 5, Spidorsha with 4, as the home team leads by 3 as the 4 seed against the Rockets. We'll be back for second quarter action here on BCAM TV. Play set to resume here as we begin the second quarter. Braintree's lead is by 3. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as the Rockets possessed here to begin the quarter. And the drive to the hoop, no offensive foul called. They get an offensive rebound. Back outside, Levine, a 3, rattles in. So Levine joins the scoring parade now with 5. 3 scorers now with 5 here in this game. Braintree coming up empty on the glass that time, although there was some contact on the initial drive. Driving to the hoop, Rotundo. Nice pass underneath, and Rotundo finds Sister. As scoring in close, Izzy. Beautiful pass, and Braintree back in front. 15-13 as the drive in close, and no good on the shot, as Braintree is tied up after the shot was missed on the drive by Williams. Braintree trying to score in close. The ball on the floor, and a jump ball is called. And possession arrow in the opposing favor now. So Braintree leading by 2 with 6:40 to go here in the half. It's been tight all the way through. Neither side has had a sizable lead. Andrews double teamed and close. Now taking it inside as Camozzi missed. And Mazzini, make that Spinorsha, lost the ball. Free throw line jumper is short. Braintree's got to get the ball out of their hands quicker. Good rebounding and close by Spinorsha, but Braintree has to move the ball right away after getting the rebounds because the Rockets are crashing the glass and trying to tie the ball up. Braintree looking to add to a 2-point advantage. In close, Rotundo. A couple of ball fakes and a foul. Able to get a blocking foul. First free throw off target. Braintree has been off. Braintree trying to find, or at least the scoring side, trying to find out who the foul was on. Whether it was number 3, Camozzi, or number 30, Andrews. Obviously a big factor with Camozzi being their leading scorer so far early. As Rotundo missed both, and Braintree so far has been ice cold from the free throw line. They've only made one of their first 5, or make it 6 free throws. Good defense, and Rotundo able to steal it. Ball on the floor and tied up again. Possession arrow this time in Braintree's favor. So both sides have been sloppy with the basketball and allowing the opponent to get the hands in there. That's what happens when you've met now a team for a 3rd time. You know what each other's tendencies are. There's no surprises. Mazzini hands off for Zolano, and Zolano has that one kicked by McCarthy. 5:40 to go till halftime. Braintree's lead is just 2. Inbounding on the sideline is Rotundo. Into the hands of Zolano, who's yet to shoot yet in this half. Driving inside, tough shot, Mazzini, no. Zolano battling for the rebound, that one ripped away, and no jump ball called this time. Pass inside, and again, Rotundo. Rotundo, excellent defense here in this first half. That's her 3rd steal already. It's been a force to be reckoned with. Solano feeds inside. Rotundo drives baseline. Rotundo back outside. Spinorsha drives through traffic. That's a lot of contact. And a late foul called finally. Easily a foul. And the Rockets really starting to pick up some fouls here in this second quarter. Downing getting set to check back in. She was really good in that opening quarter. And now Braintree's going to start making some free throws because they're getting to the line without any problem. They're not executing. Should probably have a 6 or 8 point lead. Spinorsha, another missed free throw. 0 for 3 from the line. Back iron again. Offensive rebound, though, as Rotundo had it knocked away, and Braintree gets a second chance on this possession. I don't know what's going on here with the free throw shooting from Braintree here in this first quarter, but if they don't fix things, this might be a difference maker late. Even if they've made half as many as they have here in this first half, they'd be up by 6 or 7 points. That's obviously a big difference in a tight game with just a 2 point lead. As Braintree steals it again. The Rockets continue to be sloppy with the basketball. Back up the floor as Spinorsha just backs down. Camozzi and scores. Spadorcia better suited right now not to get to the line and just continue to shoot it. So Spadorcia now has 6, all of them from the field. 4-point Braintree lead, their largest here of the game. McCarthy, a long 3 up and over the top and out of play. So now is where Braintree can take advantage. You got a team struggling a little bit with their offense, and we'll see if Braintree can take advantage on the scoreboard. Rotundo finds the player up top. It's Downing who just checked in. Downing looking for a player to get open. Braintree looking to get the ball up top. The Needham coach looking for a travel call, but the pivot foot was never lifted. And now they call it. So the third time around, Braintree guilty of a travel. .357 to go here in the half. Braintree's lead is 17-13, up by 4. Not much going on here on offense as Williams has it. And Braintree gets a hand in there again. Downing, good defense. Downing's had a really good first half. A couple of Braintree players have really stood out here in this one. Tough drive to the hoop, and Camosi draws a foul. That was as well defended as you could. And Braintree, unfortunate on the side of drawing a foul. Camosi just able to will herself to the free throw line. Hasn't scored since back in that first quarter. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And all over it is Spadorcia, who's been Braintree's best rebounder by far all season. Braintree's lead is 3 with the basketball, 3.5 left in the half. Rotundo steps back for 3, it's good. Rotundo continues to excel here in the first half. 5 points for Rotundo. Big difference maker here tonight. Braintree's lead is 6. That's a confident shot from a veteran player. That's the big advantage to this Braintree team, who's been playing together for a long time. They were a young team a couple years ago, but they've really blossomed over the last couple of seasons. As driving, now kicking. Spadorcia, difficult shot, as that one is off the outside of the backboard. Tough shot there from Spadorcia. Braintree really trying to force the issue. Andrews hasn't done much here in this game on offense, hasn't scored yet. Just the one free throw, actually. That was back in the first quarter. Tough shot, McCarthy, no. And now a rebound and a foul. The Rockets can't do much right here in this second quarter, as they've now picked up another foul. And it looks like Braintree wants a timeout. There haven't been many here in this first half. 2:25 to go. And Braintree really starting to get it going with a 20-14 advantage here at home, as we'll be back to resume play in a moment. Out of the timeout, Braintree with the ball, 2:20 left. Up by 6, looking to add to it. Downing right down the lane, and another foul drawn. Needham cannot stay out of foul trouble. But Braintree has yet to make them pay at the free throw line, so we'll see how that strategy pans out. It's not that they're specifically committing fouls, but so far Braintree has yet to make them pay at the free throw line. It's only a matter of time before some of these free throws start to fall. Downing calmly delivers the first. The Needham Rockets boys basketball team watching from the second row. Already eliminated from postseason play. And 2 for 2 for Downing at the free throw line. Braintree boys in action right now against Andover. As Downing now with 4 points. Braintree's lead is 8. Trying to steal it now was Rotundo. Braintree's really getting their hands in the passing lanes and making things very difficult. Braintree all over him. Rotundo has been excellent, and again, oh, that's bogus. That is a terrible call. That is just excellent defense by a scrappy player who's been probably one of the best players on the floor right now. They're gonna call Rotundo for a reach, but she had her hands all over that ball. Minute and 53 to go. It didn't result in free throws, but a screen now set up high. Trying a three, Kamosi way off. Not even close on that three. Braintree's lead is 8 as they push it up the floor. Rotundo thought about it now, had it knocked away, goes towards the sidelines, kept in bounds. Spidorsha trying to just will her way to the basket, draws a foul, and it does not stay down. That was a chance for a three-point play as Braintree has them right where they want them, with an 8-point lead and continuing to get anywhere on the floor they want. This has been a dominant second quarter for the home team, showing why they're the 4th seed right now. And Spidorsha has yet to make a free throw until now. Knew one was going to fall eventually after missing her first 4. Spidorsha now up to 7 points. Braintree's MVP of the season, the Herget Division MVP for Braintree. And now their lead is 10 as Spidorsha knocks down both. She has 8 points to lead all scorers. Kamosi trying to drive to the basket and a travel. Kamosi not finding that same space as Braintree has completely shut her down here in this second quarter. Right now, advantage to head coach McDonald as her team has been ready to go for Kamosi here in this second quarter. Back up the floor, Braintree. Nice pass, wide open, and missing is Spidorsha. Gets her own miss and missed again. Spidorsha missed the easy 2 right there, and that's a tough one for Braintree, who had a chance to have them on the ropes here early in the first half. With a minute and 3 to go, Braintree with all the momentum on their side. That was one that Spidorsha makes 99 times out of 100. And that's as open of a shot as she'll get here in this game. And that is the 3rd foul against Braintree here. Mazzini coming off. Next one for Needham. We'll put Braintree at the free throw line. They're already over the limit. Final minute now here in the half. Braintree's lead is 10. Kamosi trying to find anything and everything, and she's off again. Ice cold since the good start. Back up the floor, Clower finds Rotundo. Now Downing for 3. Yes! A triple from the corner. And Braintree has opened up a 13-point lead, completely silencing the Needham side. And again, getting a hand in there, and again, Braintree called for a reaching foul. Seven for Downing. Braintree has been on target from the outside here in this game, and they lead 27-14 here with 30 seconds to go in a very good first half for the home team. Largest lead. Andrews shut down, back outside. The Rockets have no space to go. Drive into the basket, and they're able to bank one home. That was Flaherty. Final 15 seconds. Braintree's lead is 11. Spidorsha right towards the basket. Spidorsha pushes it to the glass and draws another foul. Andrews with a little bit of a gesture towards the ref, and they let that one go. Another free throw. And Spidorsha seeing the ball go through the basket. Good things are happening. One more free throw puts her in double figures. Neither side with a player with 10 or more to this point. And now Spidorsha has it. 10 points. Braintree's lead is back to 13. All Braintree here in this second quarter. Kamosi with the ball. You know who wants to shoot it. Camozzi going to take this one right to it. Camozzi lost it again. Camozzi way off right now. Oh, wow, they're going to change the call. Looked like she lost that one cleanly, and I think she did. The referee made that one a mistake. I don't think either referee really had any idea what happened there. That was not deflected away, but either way, it'll be Needham ball. With 2.6 seconds left here in the first half, it'll be a Needham possession. A timeout is on the floor, and Braintree's lead is 13, 29-16. Camozzi will inbound, 2.6 left on the clock. Coming out of the timeout. Towards the corner, Flaherty. Levine tries at the buzzer. No good on the three, and that's the way we get to halftime. Head coach Carroll draws up a decent play, getting their shooter a look, and Braintree, the better team by far here in the opening half, is the number 4 seed here against the Rockets, and a 13-point advantage, 29-16 here at halftime. Spadorcia with 10, leading Braintree, 7 from Downing, and Mazzini and Rotundo adding 5 apiece. And on the other side is Camozzi, who has 6, Levine with 5, but after that, not much scoring on the Needham side. So that'll take us to halftime. We're back for third quarter action in a moment. Welcome back here to Braintree High School, start of the second half. 26-19, or 29-16, excuse me, here at halftime as the Rockets score here to begin the third quarter. Quick bucket from McCarthy. Braintree driving to the hoop, and Downing had it knocked away at the last moment, and then Braintree lost it off their leg. So a good start for head coach Carroll and her team, who was completely outplayed in that second quarter. And that break couldn't have come any sooner for Needham, who was completely being outplayed in that second quarter. If the game continued in that second quarter, Braintree probably have a 20-point lead the way it was going. And now a new half and a new quarter. 29-18. McCarthy thought about it, instead makes the pass. To the corner, Levine left alone, a 3. And that one goes. Braintree's got to find a way to get a hand in the face of Levine, who's probably their most consistent three-point shooter. Driving inside, Rotundo banks it in, but a foul called before the shot. Fouls continue to pile up. Braintree yet to score here in this third quarter. Just about a minute in. 7:02 left here in the third. Braintree off the inbound pass, and that one didn't work. Trying to feed the pass for Spadorcia, who was tough to stop in that second quarter. So the Rockets with a little 4-0 run out of the halftime break. Taking it inside, Andrews gets Spadorcia in the air, missed the shot. Andrews a complete non-factor in that first half with just the 1 point. As Braintree trying to get the ball inside again. Just willing it to the basket, and Spadorcia this time cannot finish in close. She really can get wherever she wants on the floor right now. Camozzi sends it to the outside. Levine thought about another 3. Outside, Brown. Brown is long on the 3. Brown did not score in that first half. Back up the floor, Rotundo. Braintree still looking for their first points as we near 2 minutes in here to the second half. Downing a 3. Downing another 3. Her second. Now with 9 points. Big time shot. Make that 10 for Downing. 10 for Downing here in this game. A couple of threes as stepping back. That's a tough shot. Camosi, it was halfway down and popped out. Braintree back where they want them now with a double-digit lead. After a big time three. Rotundo used the screen, drives it right to the basket and draws a foul. Head coach Carroll perplexed by the call. I don't see what you'd be complaining about there. Clearly a foul on the way to the basket. Whether she's complaining about the call or wondering what kind of defense her team is playing by committing so many fouls. It looks like it's more geared towards her players than it is the officials. So you're talking with the guilty party of the foul. Braintree a chance to add to an 11-point lead, missing the first of the free throws. Rotundo missed them both. Braintree's done that 3 times tonight. Mosey attacks quickly, steps back, takes a tough 3, and knocks it down. 9 in the game for Camosi, trying to keep her team close right now, down by 8. Downing wide open underneath the basket. Braintree couldn't get it there. Mazzini steps it back. Shot is off target. Rotundo battling for it. And Levine gets in the way and able to tap it free to her teammate. Brown thought about it. Just hasn't been able to get her offense going. Mosey's been a one-man show on offense, really. Levine's been pretty good, second fiddle. 10 left on the shot clock, and another 3. This time, it is Brown. And Braintree with a quick timeout as the offense starting to pick up from downtown. And obviously that is the way Needham has to get points. They're gonna come back in this game. From the outside, that's where they make a lot of their points. Between Brown, Camosi, and Levine. Those are their top offensive threats from the outside. With a timeout here on the floor, 32-27. Braintree's lead is still 5 with 4:35 to go here in this third quarter. We'll be right back. Braintree with possession. And what has turned into a tight game now. Downing again. This time missed the shot as that ball was on the floor and it was kicked by Levine, but she's able to pick it up. To the corner now as Braintree's defense allowing a lot more open space. Missing in close is McCarthy. Andrews gets the rebound over the top and then lost it. More pressure in the backcourt. Downing forced it up over half court. Braintree moves it towards the basket. Downing back outside. Rotundo drives to the basket. Rotundo had that one blocked, and then it is saved. The Rockets starting to find their groove here in this third quarter to make it a close game now. It's a 5-point game. It was 13 at halftime. Andrews takes it to the basket, kicks back outside. Levine. They finally miss one from downtown, but Braintree can't get the rebound. Levine attacks the basket and scores. This time inside. 10 now for Levine. It's down to 3. Braintree's got to stop the bleeding. Got to find somebody to do it. As they work it inside, and another foul called on Camosi. And they're fortunate they got that foul called because that was an easy bucket afterwards. That's her third, so that's going to be a worrisome spot for the Rockets, and she's going to come off the floor with her third foul. Sometimes giving up the 2 might have been better in that situation than picking up your third foul. But we'll see if that plays a factor or not later in the game. Braintree's for the second time here in the quarter has thrown it away. I'm not sure what's going on off those inbound plays. As the lead is still 3, but Braintree completely being outplayed here to start this third quarter. As the screen set out high by Andrews. Andrews gets the ball inside, and then Spadorcia took an elbow up towards the face. Somehow, no foul was called, and they blatantly missed that one. And that was an egregious missed call by the officials. And Spadorcia probably leaking out there, I would imagine, as she makes her way towards the sideline. Took a shot up in the face, and that very much so should have been a charge. Elbow's completely out of control, and that is the obvious call, an offensive foul. You take a shot up high. The Needham fans don't like that they call a jump ball out of that, but that should have been an offensive foul, and possession arrow should have been moving in Braintree's favor. And right now, obviously, a worrisome sight on the Braintree side, with one of their top weapons right now being attended to. .305 to go here in the third quarter. 32-29 as Braintree brings it up over half court. Final 2:50 here of the third quarter. Braintree's going to have to find a way to get it going. Back outside, the three is good! Zolano knocks it down. Hadn't shot yet until now, and Zolano adds another triple to Braintree's resume. Both sides shooting it well from the outside here in this third quarter. 6-point game, back inside, Levine missed, and Sweeney able to get the rebound. Got to move the ball now. And a foul called in the backcourt. That is a horrible foul all the way underneath the Braintree basket. And the Rockets one foul away from putting Braintree at the free throw line again, as they will inbound. Six-point lead and the ball. 2:08 to go here in the third quarter. Back outside, Rotundo thought about it. Rotundo drives, kicks to the corner, and that was deflected out of bounds. Spadorcia right now on the Braintree sideline. So I would assume that means she would be potentially good enough to come back in after getting a shot up in the face on a missed elbow call. Driving inside, and Downing missed the shot in close, and then Needham touched it for whatever reason out of bounds. That ball would have been out of play had they not made a play for it. And now Braintree gets the ball underneath. 1:52 to go here in the third quarter. Things have tightened up. After a 13-point lead at halftime, Braintree has allowed it to get down to 6. But they have the ball. Working inside, Rotundo. Rotundo to the basket, no. And they want a shot clock reset, and they do not get it. So Braintree called for a shot clock violation. Driving inside, McCarthy all the way to the basket, lays it in. McCarthy now with 6, the lead is 4. 35-31 with a minute and 15 to go. Spadorcia set to check back in. Zolano trying to feed it down low. It's Rotundo now. Braintree has that one deflected. Still 15 left on the shot clock. Sweeney thought about the 3, trying to drive baseline. As Sweeney has the player knocked down. Outside, Downing for 3! Again! Another triple from Downing, who has it going from downtown. 13 in the game from Downing, the X factor tonight. Final 40 seconds. 7-point Braintree lead, and they throw it away. So the Rockets gave a big run and pushed Braintree to within 3, but the Womps have responded and now lead by 7 with the basketball. Final 35 seconds here of the third quarter. Back up over half court into the hands of Downing. Downing thought about it, trying to feed the pass, and now it is tied up. And possession arrow moves in the other direction. 24.6 left on the clock. Braintree gives away possession. Back and forth we go here in this third quarter. As the Rockets made a run, Braintree has given it back. And they lead by 7. Here in the end of the quarter, might be the final possession. Bad pass. And for the second straight time, the Rockets throw it away inexcusably. They have looked out of sorts on offense since Camozzi has gone to the bench with that third foul. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. We'll see if Braintree can capitalize. Towards half court. Mazzini now, as Braintree with seconds to go. Zolano pulls up and knocks it down. And that is the way the third quarter comes to a close, as Braintree has been able to answer the bell. And now a 13-point lead, which is down to 3, is back to 9, 40-31. 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, as Braintree looks to move on to the third round here of the MIAA Division I playoffs, as we'll be back for fourth quarter action here on BCAM TV. Players set to resume here in the fourth quarter, as Braintree has the ball and a 9-point lead. Downing really has played a phenomenal game. Steps back, a 3, and that was halfway down. Great rebound and close, and Spidorcia puts it home. Spidorcia playing like the MVP that Braintree had gotten from the season in the Herget division, with 12 points now, trailing just Downing, who has 13. A 3 big shot, and Needham could not have had a better time for it, as this keeps them close, holds them within 8. Looking in close, Downing makes the pass out high now for Rotundo. Back to the opposite side, Downing has been very confident here, trying to make the pass inside again, spinning in close, but a travel called. Tough call there against Spidorcia, who had the layup at the end. Ball knocked away for a moment, and now McCarthy finds it and palmed it. Oh, they finally caught somebody with the right call. It's about time. That is a very rare call you see, but it happens all the time, and they don't call it. That was obvious. Outside, Downing takes it right at the hoop. Downing banks it, no good. Gets her own miss, and then the ball finds its way into the hands of Brown. To the corner, Levine. Levine thought about it, kicks back outside Camozzi. Camozzi steps back, tries a 3, and that one rattles out. It's an 8-point game, 6:20 to go. Downing open, takes the pass instead. Rotundo missed the shot, and I thought maybe Downing probably should have shot that one. She's had the hot hand. Inside, Camozzi missed it, and Braintree with the rebound. Downing again has done everything. Back up the floor into the hands of Rotundo. Opposite side now, Spidorcia tries the 2-point shot, no. And battling for it, they're gonna call Mazzini over the top. Mazzini stuck with just the 5 points. Hasn't been able to get it going on offense, but still, Braintree's gotten the type of defensive effort and just the solid movement up the floor from the short-handed Mazzini. Long way to go in this one, with 5:53 to go. 42-34. Braintree's lead is 8. Rockets have had a couple of chances now to cut into an 8-point game. Excellent defense out high. Braintree all over them here with 20 left on the shot clock. And a timeout with nothing going on that offensive possession. Head coach Carroll knowing the stake right now, her team's season on the line with 5:33 to go. Down 8, 16 left on the shot clock. A timeout on the floor. We'll take it. And I'll be right back. Play continues. Following the timeout, into the backcourt it goes. Screen set out high. Going to the basket, Kamosi missed it. Ball through multiple hands, now back outside. Levine has had the hot hand from downtown, missed it. And Braintree trying to tie it up, and this time they're able to do so. What? They call it a foul? Come on. Braintree had 3 players there to tie up the ball, and they call a foul. That is ridiculous. If anything, the foul was before all of that. Once the ball's in that position where you get 3 players reaching for the ball, you can't call a foul. Back out high as they get a reset of the shot clock now with 5:10 to go. To the corner. Under 5 now left. Levine kicks to the outside. Brown stepping back for 3. Knocks it down. Brown now has hit a couple of threes, 6 points, as Braintree brings it back inside. Barreling towards the basket outside. A 3 from Clower, no. Back outside as they drive inside. Tough shot and scoring. That was a very difficult shot from McCarthy. Down to 3. 42-39. Braintree needs somebody to make that big shot. Downing has done it most of the game, as has Spinoza. Downing right at the basket, draws the foul. Levine has her hands up. Not sure why. Clearly a foul. As if anybody didn't know who committed it. That's what Braintree's done all game long, is attack the basket. And they've gotten to the free throw line, and talked about it earlier, they missed a lot of free throws, which has kept this game close. And miss another one. If Braintree does lose this game, it's going to be because of free throw shooting. It was bad in the first half, and unfortunately hasn't gotten all that much better here in the second half. Braintree shot the ball pretty well from the field. What has been another tight game between these two teams. 14 now for Downing as she splits the free throws, and Braintree goes back up by 2 possessions. McCarthy takes it to the basket. McCarthy lost it. Braintree knocked that one out of bounds. To the corner. And they stepped on the sideline. Mazzini back in the contest. And this is probably the 5 that'll be on the floor to finish it off, I would imagine. Rotundo, Mazzini, Solano, Downing, and Spinoza out there. Downing open again for 3, yes! Downing with the game of her life. 17 for Downing, another triple as Braintree goes back up by 7. In close, and it spins home. And with 3:40 to go, a timeout on the floor, 46-41, and Downing has been superb here tonight. If Braintree's to advance, Downing a big reason why, with a 5-point lead, 3:40 left. Braintree ball when we return. Play to resume. Up and down here in this fourth quarter. Braintree trying to move it up over half court, and again able to do so. That Needham press continues to be out there, but it has not stopped them. Inside, Spadorcia had it knocked away. A lot of contact, and they didn't call a foul. They've been calling that foul all night. Now they swallow the whistle here in crunch time. Back outside, Downing, who's had that spot on the floor as a three-point spot. Here on this side now, it's Downing. 10 left on the shot clock. Braintree drives inside. Mazzini, a three. No, as that one finds its way into the hands of McCarthy. As Braintree steals it back, and a foul. Spadorcia took a tough spill there. Very slow to get up, and she's had a tough game. Gotten banged up a couple of times, but has had a good game offensively with 12 points. A sub coming in now for the Rockets. 5-point lead, Braintree with the ball, 3:04 to go. Braintree trying to move on to the Elite Eight. And another home game would be on their hands if they win this one. As that one thrown into the back court. As Zolano makes a mistake here. Two sides not on the same page. Looks like Braintree with an offensive-defensive substitution here. I think Mazzini has those 4 fouls. Don't want her to foul out. 2:51 to go. Back and forth we go here in this fourth quarter. Both sides have hit some big shots. Mosey wants the ball. Defended by Downing. That's the matchup tonight. Back out high. Dangerous pass. Nearly stolen. Driving inside. Great defense. And that is why Clover's in there. That was a jump ball. She was able to tie it up. 2:37 left. Back inside, and Levine slices the basket and scores for a 3-point chance. She's got 12. Timely basket. Three-point game. Free throw is good. 13 for Levine. It's a 2-point game. 2.5 to go. Back up the floor. Braintree able to move it up there. Now need a shot. Downing takes it inside, kicks outside. Zolano thought about it. Zolano drives to the basket, draws the foul. Another missed Braintree free throw. Rockets down by just 2 because Braintree has not been able to shoot the ball from the free throw line in this game. 1 out of 2. Zolano with 6. Lead is 3. 2:10 to go. This one has the making of coming down to the final shot. Knocked away by Braintree, and then a timeout call. They didn't even have the ball. And Camosi was out of bounds too, and she was touching it. But somehow they get a timeout out of it. With 2:03 to go. 47-44. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Underneath the Braintree basket, it'll be inbounded. Wide open, Camozzi missed the layup. Oh, what a big swing. The Rockets had a wide open layup, which would have made it a 1-point game, and Camozzi missed the easiest shot she'll have tonight. Now Downing. Downing back outside. Zolano finds Mazzini. Opposite side. Downing for three. Oh, missed that one off pretty badly. Downing, who's been so good, missed that one pretty handily. Back outside. They thought about a three, but did not take it. Minute and a half to go. Both sides have come up empty on their last trip. This is crunch time now. Mosey wanted to shoot it, did not. Braintree jumping in the passing lane. 10 left on the shot clock. Screen set out high. Camozzi to the basket. And a foul called as Spidorsha got her with the body. And now if Camozzi can make them both, it'll be a 1-point game. Braintree's hoping for at least one missed free throw here. And Camozzi delivers for the home team. Missed the free throw. That's been the story tonight. Missed free throws after missed free throws. More so on the Braintree side, but obviously the magnitude of the game and getting ahead of the shooter. And Braintree's lead is still 3. A minute and 10, or a minute and 12 on the clock. Second one, no good! Camozzi with a missed layup and now 2 missed free throws. Braintree up over half court. A minute to go. Mazzini back behind the back. Got to be careful with the dribble. Looking underneath, now back outside. Braintree using some clock here. Still 50 seconds to go. Downing to the side. Spidorsha had it knocked away. Spidorsha drives inside, draws the foul. Braintree gets right back to the free throw line. Spidorsha, who has 12 points now with a couple of very important free throws. Knocks it down. Spidorsha, again, if you missed it, was elbowed to the face on a non-call back in the third quarter. Able to come back into the game, obviously, but after some medical attention, and has played pretty well since returning. Knocks down 2 very important free throws. 49-44. Braintree's lead is 5. 40 seconds to go. Needham probably going to need a 3 here. Camozzi's been their player they want to get it to. Camozzi's been coming up empty, though, here in this fourth quarter. Levine off target. Braintree battling for the rebounds, got it. And a foul in the backcourt. Braintree now with more free throws upcoming. They can put this game away at the free throw line. And a chance to move on to face a home game in the next round. The higher seed Woburn would be the expected target, but who knows? Zolano able to get the generous roll. Zolano playing a lot of minutes here tonight and has responded with 7 points. This would make it a 3-possession game. And Zolano, line drive, has put Braintree in front, maybe to win this game. 51-44, they need a 3 now. Camozzi takes it towards the basket, lays it up, and gets the roll. And a quick timeout as the clock would have kept going. And Braintree now will inbound with a 5-point lead, 51-46. 18.7 left, and the Womps just 18 seconds away from moving on to the quarterfinals. We'll be right back. Play to resume, 18.7 left. Braintree trying to inbound, they have it stolen, and then blocked by Rotundo, but they call a foul. Braintree's had it stolen 3 times off an inbound play. And that's the only thing keeping Needham's season alive, and they get the steal they needed. And now they need 2 free throws. Able to knock down the first is McCarthy. They had just missed a couple of clutch free throws momentarily. And now a big second free throw. Braintree's got to find a way to get the ball inbounded cleanly. Up by 3, or make it 4, with a second free throw coming. Missed it. And into the hands of Mazzini. Mazzini now harassed in the backcourt and fouled. And Needham has given Braintree life with another missed free throw. Both sides have missed so many important free throws in this game, and now it comes down to Mazzini, who can pretty much put this game away at the free throw line with a couple here. 13.9 left. And Mazzini very calmly knocks it down. Mazzini hasn't been as offensively inclined here tonight, just the 6 points, but a very important one there. Missed the second. They're gonna have to move the ball quickly. 10 to go. Brown, nowhere to go with it. Still 7 seconds to go. Needham taking way too long. Their season's gonna run out. What are they doing? The shot at the buzzer, no good. And Needham comes up empty here on the road as Braintree beats them for the 3rd time this season. A horrible, horrible final possession. The Rockets had 15 seconds to inbound the ball, move it up the floor, get off a shot. Didn't even get off a shot until the final second. A horrible, horrible final possession of their season, and Braintree wins this one and holds on 52-47 in what was a thriller here tonight at the Herget Gymnasium. A battle of Bay State Conference teams. Braintree beats them for the 3rd time this season, but again, that final decision, final possession, that was as bad as it comes. I mean, I have to give Needham credit. They've been a very strong opponent for Braintree this season, but that is bad. That is really bad. In a game like this, similar to what we saw against Shrewsbury, where they didn't get off a shot late in the game, down 10, Braintree again forced them to make another mental mistake and not get off a clean shot. Probably took too much time in general, just even move the ball down the court, but Braintree again, just too many players to think about here tonight, but one that stood out in my mind was Downing. Easily Braintree's top player tonight was 17, and Spadorsha had 14. Braintree got some really good play off the bench from Zolano, 8 important points, and Braintree will move on to have another home game, and that most likely will be Friday night, unless they change the schedule that the games have gone, but Braintree wins this one by 5 here tonight in what was another exciting game between two teams that, again, come down to 5 points or less, but Braintree, the stronger team tonight, deserve to win, and they do. So the 4th seed moves on, and we will conclude our coverage here tonight of our live stream broadcast of Braintree basketball, 52-47, the final score. On behalf of Christine Patterson, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.